You're tuned into the VSX Digital Sports Network.
More fire, more heat.
You're listening to the boss of the big ball, JBTHETICKET. Vegas scoreboard express. Turn that shit up. Giving you that grip.
That's right. Sports Bettors around the world. You're rocking with the boss of the big board, JB the Ticket, Vegas Scoreboard Express. Here with my main man from Youwager.lv, Jordan Reid, talking about some NFL win totals. Telling you where that grease is. Jordan, are you back with us on VSX?
I'm back. Thanks for having me.
Man, we appreciate you again. You can catch the NFL on FUBOTV. Get 7 days free at VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Click the live TV link. Free, no credit check, no deposit, no collection if you don't pay it. And you can watch live NFL games on all devices, laptops, cell phones, tablet, doesn't matter. So VSX is giving you 7 days free. When you watch the game, make sure you go over and bet at Youwager.lv. That's right, on VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Click the live logo link and get your account. Some great bonuses. Jordan Reid back with us from Youwager.lv. Back to these Miami Dolphins, like you were mentioning in the first half. 6 wins is the total. Let's talk about it. Do you think the Miami Dolphins, $100 million, can get them to 7 wins? With a rookie quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, heavy hip injury down at Alabama. I don't see Tua doing very much of anything in the first season. And you mentioned big situation in the NFL with a lack of a preseason. These rookies aren't going to get the reps. Is there real value at picking them +6?
I think there really is value. I love the coaching. I like a lot of the additions, especially on defense. That secondary is going to be mean. They're going to have 2 proven top corners, and they added another first-round corner to it. I don't think Tua starts this year. I think they're going to go with Fitzmagic back there. He is the perfect quarterback, Harvard guy, to kind of transition Tua into the starting gig, which I really like. Everybody's playing the over on this. It's already moved from 5.5 to 6. I still like that play. I think you bet the over on the Dolphins. This time of year, we would be betting preseason football, which most football fans might not care about, but everybody knows that's a gift to gamblers. It's the easiest way to make money is to bet preseason, but instead, we got to go with our props and futures, which is the next best thing to make money in the NFL.
So let's talk about it. Props and futures in the NFL. The money is going on. Any sleeper dogs? Are there any dogs barking in those first 5 weeks? Go ahead.
Few things. If you're talking about a prop bet, right? Across the board, it's come down. The Alex Smith comeback player of the year. As soon as the line comes back for that, that's a shoo-in. If he throws one pass, he will win comeback player of the year. And also, the money's going on the under 5 wins. Alex Smith could make a comeback. Some people think he's old. There's a lot of talent on the team. I like the coach. I like the over 5 wins, but expect that number to move down, so you're going to want to bet that one late. We got Rams under 8.5. Everybody's betting under 8.5, which is funny because they're 2 years removed from going to the Super Bowl, but that is a tough division.
The Los Angeles Rams, the Super Bowl that they got completely outclassed by the New England Patriots. I've seen a regression from Jared Goff. I think he's trade bait this season. He's playing for his contract in L.A. And the fact that no fans possibly in L.A., I think that's going to affect his play even more. I see here on Youwager, you got the Los Angeles Rams plus 4,500 to win the Super Bowl. I know there's going to be LA fans that are going to be suckers and take that. In my opinion, I think the Rams are less than a 5-win team this year. They just don't, in my opinion, have what it takes to move forward. I have seen a season-by-season regression of Jared Goff ever since they lost that Super Bowl. It's like he lost his confidence. He forgot he was the number 1 pick. And I'm telling you right now, with Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson, if they don't play college football and he's able to get healthy, I think the Rams are going to make a trade to try to go in that top 3 and pick up Trevor. Your thoughts?
Trevor Lawrence is a different conversation. I'd kind of like to see him go someplace like the Patriots. We'll see. They probably won't get their win total that low. But as far as the Rams go, I think really you're betting the division. The Seahawks are in win-now mode. They just went out and made a big trade for Jamal Adams. They've got top 2, in my opinion, quarterbacks in the league, and Russell Wilson. That team's going to be very good. You got Arizona, that air raid offense. Kingsbury, year 2 of Kyler Murray is really going to be coming on. They added Fitz there. Nuke at wide receiver, he should be good. Kenyon Drake, they're going to be absolutely improved. Year 2 quarterbacks generally make a jump anyway. And I really think that the Rams are going to fall off. We have that win total at 8.5, and they're going to come in well under that. I think that's a gift.
Yeah, you definitely got to go down on the Rams, take the under on that win total. Interesting that you mentioned the Seattle Seahawks, Jadeveon Clowney. Do you think a trade's going to happen, or do you think he stays and plays? Also mention some value on Youwager.lv. You've got these guys listed to go to the Super Bowl and win it at plus 1,600. I think that's a pretty good money line bet. Again, you mentioned Russell Wilson, most dynamic quarterback in the NFL, my favorite. He's able to will his team to victories last year. Did not expect to see the Seahawks in the playoffs. The fact that they made it lets me know, like you said, they're in win-now mode. They're hungry. They want to get there, and these guys are going to be focused. But on the defensive side of the ball, if Jadeveon Clowney happens to take a trade or doesn't play, maybe opt out of the season, do you think that really affects the chances of the Seattle Seahawks with their win total and possibly getting to the playoffs?
I don't think Clowney re-signs with the Seahawks. I think they were trying to re-sign him, but he's great against the run. He's never really had the sack totals, the upper-end sack totals for a number 1 overall pick formerly that some of the other guys had. And I think ever since they went out and got Adams, they're going to reserve that cap space to try to re-sign him. I think Clowney's out there, but I don't think it's going to really affect them as much as people think. I think he'll be replaceable, and I think that team will be much better.
Let's talk about another team, the Chicago Bears. 2-quarterback system, former Super Bowl champion in Nick Foles, and they've got a young upstart who hasn't quite found his sea legs in the NFL in Mitch Trubisky. So do you think that this is an opportunity? Chicago Bears got them listed at plus 5,500 to win the Super Bowl. Is this a team that you can make some money on playing that win total?
Well, they're not winning the Super Bowl, I'll tell you that. And this is not a team that's very well played, that's very much played. We don't have very much money on either side of it. I think everybody's just waiting. They don't really know what to expect. This is another team that with a big quarterback controversy preseason would have helped them a ton. I like Trubisky already knowing the system to win out the starting job there over Foles. Maybe Foles will take it over by midseason or so, but I'm definitely not playing them one way or another. I'm kind of in wait-and-see mode. Let's see how Matt Nagy's offense works. Let's see if he finally find that move tight end with their number 1 pick out of Notre Dame, even though rookie tight ends don't generally do great. They have 11 tight ends on that roster. Let's see if he can finally get that move tight end and make that offense move. I don't have a whole lot of faith, though. We'll see.
Well, let's talk about it. You mentioned a number 1 pick, Joe Burrow out of LSU, going out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Win-loss total for Cincinnati this year. You're talking about a team that right now, 5.5 wins. Can they get 6 wins with the rookie quarterback? Can they do it? I think Joe Burrow can do it. Do you think there's any value in picking up 5.5 wins with the Cincinnati Bengals with the number 1 pick?
I thought Andy Dalton was a pretty good quarterback as well. Let's see if A.J. Green can actually stay healthy for a year and see if he has people to throw to, John Ross, he was a first overall pick. Really, he's a secondary target. They need that true number 1 overall player. I do not like playing the over on this because really I think he's up against 3 of the best defenses and defensive fronts in the league. You got the Ravens are going to be way improved with Calais Campbell. On top of that, you've got Pittsburgh. Their defense was stout last year and should only get better. I'm staying away from that one altogether. The public likes the Rams under 8.5, like I said. The public bet the Patriots under 9 before the Cam Newton signing. And since the Cam Newton signing, it's coming up the other way. Bucks over 9.5 was the bet. Like I said, I like the under there. Redskins under 5. Bills over 9. Also, that happened before the Cam Newton signing. And Colts over 9 are the big plays right now.
Again, my main man Jordan Reid over at Youwager.lv. Want to thank you for stopping by, giving that NFL grease. Las Vegas Golden Knights moving on in the Western Conference playoffs of the NHL. Do you see any value there, or is there money to be made going a different way?
Well, Vegas is the favorite at plus 350. They are moving on. They've looked very solid. I am not sure that they have the firepower. And my long shot pick, they're in a series right now, but I like the Canucks at plus 1,400. Peterson, Hughes, JT Miller, I'm just naming off the whole team. They got a hot goalie in Markstrom. If they can get out against the former Stanley Cup winners, I think they can win this COVID Cup this year. There's no home field advantage, and I think they'll do quite well.
Jordan Reid from Youwager. Jordan, thank you for stopping by the Vegas Scoreboard Express. So you know what to do, guys. It's time to grab your bankroll. Get over to VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Get FUBOTV 7 days free and your Youwager account. NFL is coming. Do you know where your bankroll is? Get that money.
You're listening to the boss of the big ball, JBTHETICKET.
This football season, stay in the game with FUBOTV. Over 100 live channels, including NFL Network, NBA TV, and FS1. Don't miss any of the action. Get 7 days free on us at VegasScoreboardExpress.com. Don't get cabled, get FUBOTV.